show that if theta is the angle between the lines of regression, then tan theta is equal to sigma x into sigma y divided by sigma square x plus sigma square y multiplied with 1 minus r square divided by r, where r is the correlation coefficient. Now here we know that the angle between the lines y equal to m1x plus c1 and y equal to m2x plus c2 is given by tan theta equal to m2 minus m1 divided by 1 plus m1 into m2. m1 is the slope of this equation and m2 is the slope of this equation. Now here what we are trying to calculate is, we are trying to find the angle value, that is the angle between two regression lines, theta. So in order to calculate the value of theta, we are using this relation, that is tan theta equal to sigma x into sigma y by sigma x square plus sigma y square into 1 minus r square. This is what we have to prove. And we know the regression lines are y minus y bar, that is the regression line of y on x is y minus y bar equal to r sigma y by sigma x into x minus x bar, and the next regression line, that is regression line of x on y is x minus x bar equal to r sigma x by sigma y into y minus y bar. Now you have already noted these two equations here, and using the slopes you have to find this value of tan theta. So here also you have to find the values of two slopes m1 and m2. So to do that, in the first equation directly they have given you the, or you can directly get the value of slope, that is coefficient of x here is r sigma y by sigma x. In the second equation, to get the value of the slope m2, what we do is we try to rewrite this equation so that we can have the term y minus y bar in the LHS. So we get y minus y bar equal to, take the sigma y here, sigma y divided by r sigma x into x minus x bar. Now the slope of the next equation is, that is coefficient of x in this equation is sigma y by r sigma x. So this is the value of m1. m1 here is r sigma y by sigma x, and m2 is here sigma y by r sigma x. So now in this equation put the value of m2 and m1. So we get tan theta equal to sigma y by r sigma x minus r sigma y by sigma x divided by 1 plus m1 into m2, that is r into sigma y by sigma x into sigma y by r sigma x. So now we have to solve this expression and get the required value of tan theta. So taking these two terms now, here r sigma x is the common denominator. If you are trying to solve this numerator part here, r sigma x will be the common denominator, which I have written here. This sigma y remains as it is, and here in order to get the common denominator I have to multiply this term by r. So I get r square into sigma y, and of course the denominator r sigma x. Now after that, let's solve this denominator part over here. So I get 1 plus r, and this r will cancel, and I get sigma y into sigma y, that is sigma square y, divided by sigma x into sigma x, that is sigma square x. So now what I have here is 1 plus sigma square y by sigma square x. Take the common denominator. The common denominator will be sigma square x. So this 1 gets multiplied by sigma square x plus r is cancelled, please note. So I get sigma square x plus sigma square y over here. Now try to solve this particular term. So you get sigma y minus r square sigma y divided by r sigma x, and this term will be into sigma square x divided by sigma square x plus sigma square y. So here one of these terms will cancel, so 1 sigma x will cancel, so 1 sigma x will be remaining here, and in these two terms sigma y is a common term, so you can take sigma y out. After taking sigma y out, what I will get in these two terms is 1 minus r square. So now I get 1 minus r square, one term of sigma x, and the common term which you have taken out, sigma y. So this is your numerator now. And in the denominator, I will have r, sigma square x plus sigma square y into this term r. So we get tan theta equal to sigma x into sigma y divided by sigma square x plus sigma square y into 1 minus r square divided by r. This derivation is very important. Let's see a few problems based on the previous derivation. If the coefficient of correlation between two variables x and y is 0.5 and the acute angle between their lines of regression is tan inverse of 3 by 5, show that sigma y is equal to 2 sigma x or sigma x is equal to 2 sigma y. Now here they have given the coefficient of correlation, which is r, and r is equal to 0.5, and they have also given the angle between the regression lines. So theta value is given to be tan inverse of 3 by 5, which implies tan theta is equal to 3 by 5. So now using these two values, that is using the value of r and tan theta, we have to find the values of sigma x, sigma y, and prove that these two relations are true. So now we know that tan theta is equal to sigma x into sigma y by sigma square x plus sigma square y into 1 minus r square divided by r. Tan theta here was 3 by 5. This is what we have to find now. R is 0.5. So put the values. This term will of course remain as it is, and 3 by 5 also remains as it is. Solve this term inside, so I get 3 by 2. Now cancel this 3 and this 3 here. So I get 1 by 5 equal to 1 by 2 into this particular term. So now in the next step, I'll take this 2 into sigma square plus sigma square y over here, and I'll take this 5 over here. So I should be getting 2 into sigma square x plus 2 into sigma square y equal to 5 into sigma x into sigma y. So if you solve it further, we get 2 sigma square x plus 2 sigma square y equal to 5 sigma x into sigma y. Solve it again. So take this term to the LHS. So you get a quadratic equation of this form. So if you solve it and if you factorize this minus 5 as minus 4 sigma x sigma y minus sigma x into sigma y, in these two equations or in these two terms, 2 sigma x is a common term. Please note I am taking this term and this term. 2 sigma x is a common term. So if you take that out, I get sigma x minus 2 sigma y. And in these two terms, that is minus sigma x sigma y plus 2 sigma square y, in these two terms I am taking minus sigma y out. If you do that, the remaining terms are sigma x here, and here it becomes minus 2 sigma y. So now note that sigma x minus 2 sigma y is a common term here as well as here. So take it out. So if you take that term out, what will remain here is 2 sigma x, and what will remain here is minus sigma y, that's equal to 0, which will definitely prove that sigma x minus 2 sigma y is equal to 0. If you assume that, we get sigma x equal to 2 sigma y, or if you take that 2 sigma x minus sigma y equal to 0, that will imply that sigma y is equal to 2 sigma x, which are the required things to be proved. In a bivariate distribution, sigma x is equal to sigma y, and the angle between the regression lines is tan inverse 3. Find the correlation coefficient. So here they have given the relation between sigma x and sigma y. What they are saying is these two values are equal. Using this assumption and also by using the value of theta, which is equal to tan inverse of 3, we have to find the correlation coefficient r. Now here if theta is equal to tan inverse of 3, tan theta is equal to 3. And to find the value of r, we have this relation, that is tan theta is equal to sigma x into sigma y divided by sigma x square plus sigma square y into 1 minus r square by r. Tan theta is 3, put the value. They are saying that sigma x is same as sigma y. So here, instead of sigma y, put the value of sigma y as sigma x. So I get sigma x into sigma x, that is sigma square x. Denominator is sigma square x plus sigma square x. So I get 2 sigma square x, and this is not calculated yet. We have to find it. 1 minus r square by r. So I get 3 equal to this term. Now here in these two terms, sigma square x and sigma square x will cancel. This 3 is present here. So 3 into this 2, it will be 6. Here sigma square x is cancelled. 2 is already taken to the LHS. So what's remaining here now is 1 minus r square by r. So now rewrite this equation. So I get an equation of the form r square plus 6r minus 1 equal to 0. And on solving this equation, I get r equal to, I get two values for r. One value is 0.1623 and the other value for r is minus 6.1623. But the value of r cannot be negative. The value of r should be in between -1 and +1. So this value of r cannot be considered. So I have to take this value of r, which is equal to 0.1623.